A big day on the Youth Baseball Diamond. 3 championships from Pony League and 2 more from Little League, including an elimination game. So let's get it started. In Section 7, tournament winners bracket featuring Brawley and Eastlake. Top of 3, Eastlake's Nico Libet. Eastlake clears the right field for a 2-run home run and a 7-0 lead. Top of 4, Trey Edwards blasts the ball past a right field fence for a solo homer and a 12-run Eastlake lead. And on the mound, Eastlake's Chase Taylor goes the distance, throwing 5 strikeouts and a 4-inning shutout win. Undefeated Eastlake advances to the Section 6 championship on Thursday.
It was fun. We fought hard. It took a while to get used to those pitchers. We're just out here making plays, hoping to get far and playing some good teams. It felt great. We were having fun.
Section 7, Spring Valley taking on Cajon de Oro. 4th inning, Cajon de Oro's Luke West sends the ball deep, and it actually bounces over the other fence into the other field for the solo homer, while Tate Clapman goes 2 for 4, including the grand slam in the 5th. Cajon de Oro wins 12, 1 in 5 innings. They will face a Brawley next.
Well, I think it felt really good. Everyone was smashing the ball, and I think everyone did their part today. We feel pretty good because most of us we're pretty much a family. We've been playing together. We go to school together, and we're all brothers here.
How about Pony Bronco 11 championship game between Paradise Hills and Tecolote? First inning, Tecolote gets the scoring started. Drake Cobb doubles over the right fielder's head. Vincent Verbelow scores for a 1-0 lead. Second inning, Flynn Barnes doubles into left center. Tobin Orzel and Dylan Ulrich score. And how about some defense as Tecolote's Henry Hampton makes the catch in left. And then watch this. That is a nice relay. That is a 9-5-2 double play. Tecolote wins at the final 16-5. They head to Whittier for the Super Regionals later this week.
It means a lot, but we still need to be humble because just because we win pretty much every game doesn't mean anything. We can go out and have the best game, but we can still do good later on. Like, we still need to be humble.
Pony League Championship from East County featuring Tecolote and Lakeside. In the first, it's Christian Nava doubling to left, giving Tecolote the early lead. Third inning now in Aba Latoa with the knock scoring Emmanuel Alvarado Rodriguez. Tecolote goes on to win at the final 10-4, forcing the second elimination game. We just so happen to have that too. As this one for all the marbles, first inning, Noah Ponciano hits an absolute bomb over the left field wall to give Lakeside the early lead. In the 4th, it's Ponciano and Jack McMahon going back-to-back with a couple of no-doubters. Lakeside on their way to Whittier for this Pony Super Regionals. The final in this one, 10-3.
This team, when they come together, they work really hard. We play hard. We play good. We're not selfish. We work together as a team and a family. First game, we weren't coming together as a team. We were mostly being selfish. The second game, we came together and started hitting the ball.
San Diego Padres looking for the sweep before heading off to the All-Star break the next 4 days. And the Philly fanatic, well, he gets his old All-Star jersey tossed by Carlos Asuaje, former Vista Panther. Trevor Cahill is going to have a little neck soreness. Nick Williams with a solo homer. Then it's Cameron Rupp with a solo shot. Freddie Galvis with a 2-run shot, and that's the end of the day for Cahill. Then it's Craig Stammen gives up a solo shot to Odubel Herrera. And then it's Phil Matan giving a back-to-back homers to Aaron Alter. And Freddie Galvis again, 6 home runs, represent all the Phillies offense. The Padres don't have any. Let's go to the board. The final, and this one, 7-1. The Padres will be off for the next 4 days. Their lone representative in the All-Star game on Tuesday in Miami will be Brad Hand. Meanwhile, speaking of the All-Star game, the prelude to the All-Star game in Marlins Park is the Futures Game. 2 Padres prospects getting the invite, both playing for the World All-Stars. Both Canadian A. That will be Cal Quantrill and Josh Naylor, who both play for Single A Lake Elsinore. Cal has a rough outing, gives up 2 earned runs in the second inning, while Josh Naylor puts the first run on the board for the World team. But the United States All-Stars go on to win this one, the final, 7-6. Back home, more than 1,000 young golfers from across the globe have descended upon San Diego for the 50th annual Junior World Championships. This year's field including players from 56 countries and 42 states here in the United States. Courses around the county will host practice rounds on Monday with the competition starting on Tuesday, continuing through Friday.
Well, there's like a ton more players than a normal tournament, and it's like everyone from all over the world.
Every time we're on the first tee, we have to like shake hands and introduce our names.
It's really fun, but it's challenging. It's more challenging than the local events.
They're all like super good and like they probably practice a lot more than I do. So I want to start practicing like every day.
Is there any more pressure than a normal tournament?
Nope. Of course, there is a lot more pressure than a normal tournament because it is one of the biggest tournaments.
I'm just going to try to play the best I can and just have fun along the way. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I want to win.
Yeah, of course you do. Well, speaking of local residents, a couple former Falcons, a Torrey Pines Falcon and, of course, a Scripps Ranch Falcon are in the hunt at the Greenbrier Classic, as it's Jamie Lovemark and Xander Schauffele. We had 18, both guys right there. Xander, the first to tee off on the par 3, and he hits his tee shot right on the mark, setting up birdie for the outright lead, which he ends up making. Lovemark sitting at 12. His tee shot is offline. He would end up parring the hole and tied for third. Now, the only guy that can catch Xander is Robert Streb. He needs to make the pitch, but watch what happens as it comes up just short. The 23-year-old rookie Schauffele wins his first PGA Tour event, giving him exempt status for the next year. He also earns a check for $1.3 million.
That a little shaky hands.
Very shaky. Just extremely nervous, and just typical first victory. I'm lost for words. And honestly, just changed my life, really. Yeah, I need a little bit of time to take it all in.
Your dad's been so important in getting you to this position. What do you want to say to him?
Thank you. Love you. Can't wait to see you.
Well, while the city figures out what to do with the Qualcomm Stadium land, the Gold Cup is taking advantage and using the stadium for 2 Gold Cup games. We start with El Tri, Mexico facing El Salvador in front of 53,000. That's 4,000 less than the average Charger game in 2016.
Floats one up. Hernandez goal. Mexico leads. Have a look at the shape here. He knows right when the ball's in the air, sets his body up, and he hits that sweetly.
Mexico goes on to win 3-1. Earlier in the game is Curacao and Jamaica.
Nice give and go. Space carved out. Top of the box. Shooting opportunity. Oh, what a smack. And what a hit from Darren Maddox. And the Reggae Boys on a roll here.
Reggae Boys go on to win the final 2-0.